So, how do you post on Instagram as an artist? That's what I want to talk to you about today. This is this is difficult. Like especially if you're just beginning as an artist, you really have no idea what to post. And yeah, I'm currently in this phase as well, trying to figure out how to do this, how to approach this game because it is a game. And yeah, there's just a lot of different ways to approach it. Ways you could really hurt yourself, but also ways you could really like create some authentic growth. And yeah, as I'm looking on Instagram like the past couple hours, like I've been a little bit of doing some research to see like to get some inspiration from other DJs, from other artists, to see what to post. And I've been doing this research for a couple weeks now because I really want to figure out how to create an authentic posting schedule, to create some authentic content, and to see if that can actually help me get some a real audience, create some reach. And I just see a lot of people doing it so wrong. And yeah, like I said, I'm still figuring out how to do this myself, but there's a couple of basic lessons that I already learned through doing this research, through like endlessly watching videos about all this stuff, about branding, about posting, about how these algorithms work. And today I just really want to give you a small talk about how to get the basics right, because yeah, you should start with the basics, and after that, like, maybe try to blow up, but get the basics right first. Okay, so let's go. What's up, guys? My name is Mats. I've been a DJ for about the past 11 years now. Now, I haven't made it big or anything. I was just a local DJ playing a lot of local parties, and yeah, for the past couple of years, I've been on a little bit of hiatus because of some personal issues in my family, and I haven't been able to play all that much. But now I'm actually trying to see if I can make it big, to get up there to the top of the industry, and yeah, become this world touring artist. And yeah, this whole video series is just about following me along as I'm trying to figure out how the fuck to do this. Yeah, it's some big ambitions that I have, and it's really fun to just to go at it. But yeah, I'm hoping to just videotape this whole journey, and hopefully that's something that you can learn about from as well. Okay, so this Instagram thing. Well, I think Instagram or even TikTok, they're very similar, but yeah, I'm not a TikToker. I am an Instagrammer. I've been on Instagram for about 7, 8 years now, something like that. So I know a little bit more about how that works, and I see the similarities with TikTok. But TikTok is just more about hype, I think, than Instagram. But yeah. Anyways, if you're trying to build a good profile on Instagram, especially as an artist, get some followers, there's a couple things that you need to get right. And the first thing that I really see a lot of people do wrong is that they're not creating an authentic artist profile. And yeah, like I think it really differentiates the wannabe artists, or the Instagram influencers from the actual artists that are just gonna blow up. And this is an authenticity that you're just noticing when you're looking at their page, when you're looking at their content. And yeah, there's just a couple tips that I figured out about how to approach this. The first one is just get a very good profile picture. I would suggest just getting some real good pictures in general, not just a profile picture, but it starts with the profile picture. And yeah, that's just, you need to spend some money on this, man. Like I've seen a lot of artists that are just trying to make these profile pictures themselves, and yeah, you're not just never gonna get like the professionalism from an actual photographer that knows how to make these kind of pictures. So yeah, it's not even that expensive, to be honest. Like I think I paid like 140 euros for my photo shoot, and I got like 30 pretty cool pictures from that, and I was able to put on like 4 different outfits. So I think for my like electronic press kit, or just these professional photos in general, I think we're like, I mean, maybe 10, 12 were like really useful. And yeah, that's just something that I really suggest you do, because especially like if you're having this photo shoot, then you can tell this photographer what kind of photos you really want, especially if he's already a photographer that has done some artist's photo shoot. Then yeah, he can get a little bit of a feeling for that, about what kind of like vibe you want to give off. And yeah, so there, I think my photo shoot was pretty cool. I got some really cool pictures from it. And for one, I have the like the one is the profile picture of my Instagram profile, and all the other profiles as well, also for YouTube and TikTok and yeah, all that stuff. And now I have a couple of other really cool pictures that I'm just planning to post on different moments, to basically like start to build up this professional looking Instagram profile. And I think if you really want to have like this authentic profile as an artist, then just getting some really professional photos is a must. It's a really big part of it. So that's something that I suggest you do. Just get a photo shoot and get some really professional photos. The second thing to get like a bit of a more professional profile is actually getting some posts about you DJing. And especially if you're not having these bookings yet, then this is difficult to approach, of course. And over the years, I already got like, I to be honest, most of these pictures that you're getting from your gigs, if they're not from a professional, like, yeah, they're not gonna be like giving off the professionalism that you really want. And I had this too, that just most of the pictures that I got from all these years playing gigs, and that was just like student gigs, like small local parties, and some raves as well. But most of them were just blurry, were just not like really professional. I wasn't, not from the right angle, not from the right lighting, and it's such a hassle because it's like dark in there as well. So how are you gonna get these the right pictures? And some tips that I want to give you for this is just either set up a party yourself, and then you can plan it all out, and even find one of your friends, like maybe to that like, you probably have one friend that really loves to take photographs, like has a good camera. Just ask him to take some pictures from you while you're throwing this event. Same thing for like getting some other small bookings. Like I had a really cool wedding not too long ago, and from my little sister, which was beautiful. And I just said to the photographer that they already hired, like, hey, can you make some really cool pictures for me? And I'm gonna use that for my Instagram, but also for like not like the way that I'm on these booking sites for like professional events, business events. And then I got some really cool pictures that I could use there as well. And that's a little bit of the way that you should approach this. Like if you're not getting like really cool bookings yet, then just try to work with the bookings that you have, or try to either throw a party yourself or get some of these like business events bookings, and just see if someone can make some good pictures of you. There's just ask around. There's probably there will always be someone that just is not minding taking pictures. And if they don't really have any experience with taking real cool pictures, or they're not like a hobbyist photographer themselves, then just ask them to make like 50. Just if you're getting like a lot of them, then there must be a couple in that are just okay to use. And then you can just use that to build up your artist profile, because you need professional photos, of course, of yourself, like just you being you, but also of the thing that you're like trying to present yourself as, with this, which is an artist, which is a DJ. Then you really need these pictures as well. And yeah, that's just figure it out. You know, it's not that difficult to get a couple of these pictures, and then yeah, that's the way you start building this profile. And a third tip that I would really give you is, like, I've been talking a lot about building like these really professional DJ mixes with like very cool videos for YouTube, and that's also just perfect material to make these really cool reels out of. And then you can have these as well in your Instagram profile, and that's just a way to build up like a little bit of this this profiling, this presentation of yourself, because I think it's for Instagram mostly the first 6 or 9 posts that people see. They really need to tell a certain story about you as an artist, and that's what you're trying to go for, to get like at least the first 6 of those posts to be about you and your artist's journey, and yeah, to showcase the world that this is something that you're taking seriously, so that they are taking you seriously as an artist. So that's a little bit about building the profile. And then there's the second step, of course, that's trying to find an audience. And yeah, this is something that I'm still working on. Like, I'm still doing some research. I'm probably going to approach a couple of these content creators, you know, that create this content for businesses, to help me. Probably gonna have to pay them for that, but yeah, that's something that I'll keep you posted on. But the way to approach gaining fans on Instagram is mostly through 2 ways. Either you're gonna make a lot of really cool Instagram reels, and you can't just be posting these transitions videos. They have to be really authentic content about your journey as a DJ. So either just these reels about really cool gigs that you're doing, about moments in your DJ life, about just something that really like affected you in your journey, you know, like tell a personal story about something. You can also make funny memes, although I would really, yeah, it's a really cool and powerful way to create memorable events and for people to share that, you know, and that's a really powerful way to get like really big views on these reels, to make them blow up. But I would really caution you on this as well, because it is if you're doing that too much, you're gonna come off as not an artist but just an influencer, and that's not something that you want. So if you're posting these reels, they have to be authentic about your journey as a DJ. And yeah, if you're not really having this journey yet, then you can start with maybe something from your bedroom, or just something from maybe your first local gig, or something like that. But don't go spamming like these crazy transition videos or just crazy memes. It's just, you're gonna not come across as an artist. You're gonna make yourself like this Instagram influencer, and you're gonna get like the complete wrong following, and it's not gonna help you in any way. So please stay away from that. But that's the first way to get like a real big following, to get like these Instagram reels that blow up. And I've seen it happen for a friend of mine, you know, he's not really a DJ, but he's trying to be this fitness influencer, this fashion influencer. And just by creating these really like short, funny memes. He was able to blow up his account to almost like 5,000 followers now. And yeah, if you're doing this in an authentic way, it's gonna get you followers. But you have to be authentic. You can't be creating these transition videos. And the other big way to gain a big following is to have a big following at some other place, say YouTube, and then to just put your Instagram underneath that and get them to come to your Instagram page. And you can also do this by playing live gigs, of course. You know, like usually when you're actually like gaining traction as an artist, there's just a lot of different ways that people are hearing about you, coming across you, and also going to your Instagram page through all this traction that you're generating. So yeah, that's the two ways to really gain a following on Instagram, I would say. To get like really cool reels that blow up, and on the other one to get like authentic growth outside of the online space of like your Instagram, and then to traffic that to your Instagram page. Yeah. So that's a little bit of the insights that I had for you today. I really hope this helps. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure this out myself, but I think it's really nice to just also make these videos when I've just been researching, just been trying to figure out how this works. And I think these are already some powerful insights, because I've seen a lot of people just completely mess up with this. And yeah, you need to get it right. That's it. Cheers.